Part 2. Azure Moon. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at Dawn. It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions: those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
Excuse me? Are you saying you have forgotten who I am? How dare you! Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake? I'm just a villager here. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days. Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that? Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing and all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going? Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too.
I heard a rumor that Imperial troops went up there to investigate and got slaughtered. Every last one.
Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead. Unbelievable.
I should have known that one day you would be haunting me as well. You. What must I do to be rid of you? I will kill that woman, I swear it! Do not look upon me with scorn in your eyes. You... It can't be. You're alive? If that is the case, that can only mean you are another Imperial spy. Did you come here to kill me? Answer the question. Am I? I have been dead, more or less. What do you hope to gain asking me that? There are more important matters at hand. Do you not smell them? Filthy rats everywhere. And traces of those who were here long ago. And thieves crawling from the woodwork, attracted by the promise of treasure. Since the monastery fell, order in this area fell right along with it. You must have seen the state of the town near Garrick Mach on your way here. Vile thieves run rampant. They pillage and loot to their heart's content. I must kill them. Every last one. It's time to hunt down their nest. I told you, I will kill them all. It doesn't matter what their reasons are. Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling the weak. Or do you condone their actions? Do you believe that the pillaging and slaughtering those rats live for is justified? It is reprehensible and they must be put down. I intend to give them a taste of the pain they have inflicted on others. Even if it means becoming a rat myself. I swore to at least do that much. I will not let them down. It doesn't matter. All that matters is killing those who deserve to die.
Good work. I should have known to check the monastery. Let's move quickly.
Yes, sir!
Dmitri, I'm on my way.
Dmitri changed a little bit.
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blavid to prevent further revolt. Prince Dmitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, The Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
So effective damage is only double, not triple in this game. It still seems to do plenty of damage. But that means it is a step down from in certain previous Fire Emblems.
It smells of blood and sewage. Seems I found their nest.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
Shall we go rat hunting? Don't let a single vermin escape.
So the rat hunt begins. 36 versus 2. Now, normally, 30-ish attack isn't that big of a problem. However, I have 2 units, neither of which have particularly great defense. Mitri has a new class, High Lord. Swords and links. Strength is still amazing. Speed's solid, dex is solid, defense is quite good. Res is a little on the low side. I do have the advantage of being an archer though, so I can outrange and basically cheap shot these enemies into submission, given enough time. But I'll have to be rather careful with my positioning. That.
I'll comply. What's my strategy?
I think if I defend this choke point, since they'll only be able to get in 1 attack per turn in melee range, that may be our best bet. And Convoy should have some memories, so I should be able to sustain with just these units for a while. Suppose I might as well try to do some damage with Byleth. It's not too likely to work.
It's over!
Well, sometimes you get lucky.
This could turn the tides.
Don't think I need the hammer anymore.
That will work! I'll destroy you!
His crit animation is pretty cool.
Flames.
So, if archers stack up around Dimitri, they'll be able to fill him full of arrows and kill him. Which would be sad, because I kind of like Dimitri. So, I should probably try to get rid of them with a combined curve shot javelin combo.
too weak for this world. Don't struggle. All talk and no action.
His Highness and Professor? We must speak later.
I know it's been 5 years, but I never expected the monastery to end up like this.
Oh, I haven't seen any of you in such a long time. I'm so glad to see you're alive. We'll help out from here. It's over, thieves!
Why? Why are you here?
Well, that should help even the odds.
All is going to plan.
Also cool to see all the students returning here 5 years later. Imagine their stats are the same, so wanted to see what Gilbert's for. He has terrible speed. 2 speed at level 26? Are you kidding me? But his defense is very good. His dex is quite good, his strength is good. His resistance is pretty bad. He is a very knighty knight.
My orders?
I'd be honored.
Looks like all the items got repaired too. Ash's uniform also changed. Like he has a custom sniper uniform, it looks like.
Injuries mean nothing.
I'm your girl.
Guess we could wait for them to come to us. Or move away. Either way.
At your service.
Suppose I didn't need to use that concoction. It's just a couple hundred gold.
That would work.
Not enough. You were unprepared.
I won't falter.
Quite nice. Attacking
It won't be in vain.
short range units from long range and long range units from short range.
I'll comply.
Works out pretty well.
See you in the eternal flames.
She'll get doubled. Hence, attack 11 damage. 2, 22. But it's gauntlet, so she'll get quadded. That'll kill her. So, can't do that. So, they're just gonna sit in that corner for a while.
Child! Not enough.
Mercedes might be able to survive. Yeah, but multiple attacks.
All talk and no action.
Here is something to believe in.
This could turn the tides.
Child's play. What's up?
It's my duty.
(24 v6). I can make it happen. Main defense, 42 hit points. So 9 times 4, 36. Should be alright.
Hey!
What's next? We can't be careless.
Wasted effort.
So, here's a good chance to point out something that can get you killed if you're not careful. So if you have a really strong unit that can kill enemies in one round, and you put them in a position where a whole bunch of enemies can attack them, well, there's only one space there, and even though there are a whole bunch of enemies, only one of them can attack them at a time. And that's true, unless your unit kills them in one round, and then the next one lines up and does a little bit of damage, and then your unit kills them, and then the next one comes up, and it's just a line of enemies coming towards them, doing a little bit of chip damage until he's dead. So, for that reason, I'm going to have to take a look at these guys pretty carefully. Before I put Dimitri there. Because I don't want to do a lot of math, I'm going to actually try to see how much damage they can do by just moving Dimitri, seeing if the combat prediction improves. But I might not have quite enough moves to get that done. Alright, we got a wall there that we can break. I think we can just send Gilbert in there. Gilbert's not going to make enough damage to get him killed. Most enemies won't even touch him. Yeah, I only have to worry about the archer. I guess he's a sniper, actually. Fighting promoted units now. The, advanced here.
I must steel myself.
Not enough. Child's play.
Alright, so with the javelin, I'm not fast enough to double. There are those low percentage criticals. 16% chance of killing the enemy could cause some trouble. If I can't kill them with a javelin, the odds of me being able to kill them with a steel lance are quite low. Or even with a silver lance. Well, that does more damage. I don't think I'm going to risk it. Which should be very surprising. Given how I play the game so far.
At your service.
Of course not. What are we going to do here? I think we just try to slip by and meet with Dimitri by left.
On my honor as a knight.
It's over.
It won't be in vain. There is still room for improvement. I expect less.
That gives a lot of resistance, I think. Yeah. 4. So if I engage the assassin, it doesn't look like I have to worry about anything else coming for Ash. I'm gonna use the iron bow because I suspect I'm gonna need all my speed in order to avoid being doubled. Didn't work anyway. That's why I should have gone through the effort of actually checking.
The monastery has become a nest of thieves.
Professor, you're alive after all. But first things first, let's defeat these thieves.
I'll lend a hand. We'll catch up later.
Listen up. We must end this quickly.
What's the plan?
Ready when you are.
I'll cut through.
So it looks like the boss is rooted, which means I should have time to get this chest at my leisure. And with this one. A couple more in the map as well.
Something to believe in.
This could turn the tides.
So Gilbert has rally defense. Handy. Especially on someone like Dedu. Being able to get, hopefully, +8 defense. If they stack, will be pretty good. Yeah, I don't want to send him there. He'd be in danger.
Nice try. Too slow. How best to use this skill?
There are openings to the north and south. We'll split into two and tear them apart.
Nice try. Too slow.
Pretty sure poison doesn't stack. And she'll be fine if she is healing. By way of the prayer ring.
Don't bother haunting me.
Too slow.
One to remember. Knew you could do it.
And that invites the other archer into a duel. Oh, I don't need a key to open the doors. That's cool. Whole lot of melee units. So it should be pretty safe to put Ash where he is.
I won't falter. Without power, who can you protect?
Ash doesn't need a chest key. We'll wait for Gilbert to distract some of them and then we'll Byleth as well as the
Child's play.
Not quite. I aim for greatness.
Here. You're soft. Shot. Not enough. Now.
All right, next.
If I can clear out that central square with Byleth, should be able to throw right in. Looks like we might need a little help from it.
I won't back down.
That's more than a little help.
I'm sorry. I'm counting on you.
Then we should be able to push forward a little bit. An awful lot of damage that'll be coming. So, change of plans. I'll do it from there to be safer.
Too weak for this world. My strength is in the service of revenge.
Thanks.
I can't lose!
I'm still
Who doesn't
here.
like crits, even if they are overkill? We don't need any ducks. It's nice that they don't assume that you have any healers in your party, or any way of dealing with the poison, and they give you some healing and poison cures to ensure that you're able to make it through this chapter.
All for Vargas.
Be careful.
I thought he might have Axe Breaker because the hit rates are so low, but he's just fast. But silver. Hopefully he kills himself on the counter next turn. Start marching towards the boss a little bit.
It all comes down to this.
Nope, he used the gambit.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
I really like this the battle theme for this map.
You're done! Can't afford to lose. I keep advancing.
Whoever they got to do the composition for this game did a really good job.
You took me lightly.
Another reason I prefer ranged weapons and 1-2 range weapons over melee range weapons in most cases, because if you have units that aren't strong enough to take out an enemy in one round, if you have a melee weapon, you'll be able to surround them. So at most you get 4 attacks in, depending on the situation. Like here, I can only get 1 in, because there's one space in front of this unit, and behind them has an enemy. Both sides has terrain blocking me. But if you have range units, you get, I think, 8 or add 2 range slots that you can put a unit in to hit them. You get 12 spaces, I believe, at range 3, and it just keeps growing. So you have a lot more flexibility, many more choices and options for how you can position your units. And you can team up a whole bunch of units to take out an enemy. Just like this.
All is going to plan.
I'll use Byleth to open probably this southern chest, and I'll count on Ash to deal with these 3, I think. Who needs restoration? Can you even use restore if someone isn't debuffed? I didn't think you could.
Thanks so much.
Those are good targets for Felix, I think.
It's time! Child! Soft!
Maybe I'm not a total waste.
As long as Gilbert keeps leveling up like that, he won't be a total waste. All he needs is the HP and defense. He'll be fine. Sometimes you just need a wall.
Child's play!
And being doubled by him, or... Gotta get some experience at some point, right?
Not so fast!
Long time no see, Professor. I always knew in my heart that we'd meet again.
There's a net with 100% accurate wind again. Is it her, or is it the wind itself that's actually so accurate?
Getting to see you and everyone else again makes having to leave my family feel less difficult.
Thank you.
Everyone can talk with Byleth, but I wonder if there are any unit-to-unit conversations that you can get to do. Well, that guarantees a kill.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Map is a veritable treasure trove of items. %30 hit chance.
Not enough. Child's play.
Gilbert isn't there to kill them, he's just there to protect Ash.
Not enough. Child's play. Not enough. Child's play.
But I get some action experience for doing that. I don't expect the assassin, but if he did, Ash could potentially get attacked by one of these snipers or archers that kills him. He might get attacked by two, but I'm counting on the AI staying in the bush and beating on Gilbert. So we'll send Byleth this way. Doesn't look like Dimitri can talk to either of them. I'm going to try to lure the archer out with
Child's play. Weak. Soft. Not enough. Child's play.
Pointless.
that was bad. I shouldn't have sniped that wall with Felix.
Strength never betrays.
So, yeah, if I weren't being sloppy, I would have used the vulnerary before doing that. Delayed a turn. I lucked out, so I don't have to use a rewind. Didn't make too much difference. Send Ash wanting to get the top chest. He's fast enough not to get doubled by Felix, which is what's going to keep him alive. Could do a curve shot.
See you in the eternal flames.
All that work was worth it.
Rally speed. That's very good. So, she has rally strength, rally resistance, and rally speed. All at the same time. She could be a very good support unit. Or perseverance rather than rally strength. So I think she can stack rally strength with that to get like +8 strength on it as well.
Too kind. Not enough. Child's play. What's up? On my honor as a knight. Not enough. Ha! Child's play.
Probably need a net in order to guarantee hit against him. If I can deal 9 damage by any means, that'll do it.
You fought well. Thanks.
Not enough. Huh? Child's play.
So, I could end this chapter, but I want to see the conversations between each of the students in Byleth before I do. I also want to get all the chests.
Fancy meeting you here. A welcome surprise. I'll cut through.
And Ash will come this way, and I'll talk to him. I guess I'll cut the rest of them through. Way? Maybe not.
You were unprepared.
Yeah, that should be viable.
Appreciate it.
So Felix still has the default sniper outfit. So it looks like the unique outfits for the characters are only available in their canonical class. But we'll get to see them during the monastery, or whatever the between battles phase is next, I think. Okay, so it's like a Wodao, except it's also like a Devil Axe. 13 might and 40 crit. That is pretty solid.
Where have you been the last 5 years? I was worried about you. And then I was just sad.
So healthy.
Actually, I think I'll give the heal to Annette. Because she could use something in addition to her current repertoire of white magic spells. Or I guess they're faith spells. That'll heal the poison. Okay.
We promised 5 years ago we'd meet, here and now.
So that's the new axe for Sylvain. Or, no. Sylvain is Gaudier? Who's Gloucester? Friends? But that's a good weapon for a knight. An armor knight. I think Ingrid is the only one I haven't talked with yet, and Gilbert.
I'm glad we could meet again, Professor. It'll be nice to fight alongside each other, just like old times.
Gilbert doesn't talk much, I guess. So having it at an angle makes it so that you can actually see what you're selecting a little better in 3 dimensions, so you don't end up sort of lost when you can't tell exactly if you're on the wall or the stairs.
No! I'm not the one you want! I guess I've got no choice! It's over!
I'm stronger than before.
That was a pretty good level up.
Reassuring.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
Wait, I killed them all?
You didn't plan on letting him get away, did you?
Oh dear.
Ah, you should yield me a tidy profit. I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
I should have killed the other thieves too there. I wasn't paying attention when it said defeat commander.
Your Highness! Professor! I'm so glad you're both safe.
Why are you here?
Did you forget? We all made a promise on this very day 5 years ago.
Dimitri, weren't you the one who asked that we all meet up here?
Don't be silly. Of course you remember our promise. That's why you and the professor are here, right?
Your Highness, I have been following news of your whereabouts for a while now. I am relieved to have finally found you.
Do not call me that. I am not a prince, but a walking corpse.
That is what we all believed, but it is not so. I can see with my own eyes that you are alive, Your Highness. But the jail cells in Ferdiad are as solid as they come. How did you manage to
do? He's dead. He died in my place.
I see. We will be sure to honor his loyalty, Your Highness. As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have declared their fealty to the Empire, starting with House Rowe. Cornelia's band of traitors now refers to kingdom territory as the Fargus Dukedom. They've made Ferdiad their stronghold as they continue to invade the eastern region. She is a mage who has served the royal family for more than 20 years. There is much to tell you. I will explain everything in time.
Well, it's not like all of the kingdom's lords have sided with the Empire. There are plenty of houses, like mine and Felix's, that remain stubbornly opposed.
Your Highness, please allow us to take up arms at your side once more. What we need more than anything isn't soldiers, money, or supplies. We need the legitimate heir of Fargus to overthrow the Empire and reclaim the kingdom. Such is your duty. It is yours alone to bear, and well worth fighting for. Only you can gather our troops and lead us back into the light.
I see. So, you all agree that we must fight back. And you see how that woman, how the Empire cannot be forgiven. that we must wipe them all out until not a single one of them remains.
Wipe them all out? I don't think any of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
Professor, there is something I would like to ask you. Please, join me inside the monastery. To think you survived under all that rubble for the past 5 years. I suppose stranger things have happened, odd as that is to admit. There is still much I would like to ask you, but I think that's enough for now. On that day 5 years ago, during the battle with the Imperial Army, Lady Rhea went missing. Since then, the Knights of Seiros have continued searching for her. And for you, I hear they have yet to find any promising leads. As the Empire has yet to release a statement, it's hard to imagine that she has perished. And yet... No, never mind. Once news of your survival gets out, everyone will flock back to the monastery. After that battle, a certain incident took place in Ferdiad. Rufus, who was serving as King Regent, was murdered. I was once a knight in service of the royal family. I resigned from the Knights of Seiros and returned to serve the kingdom. However... This is madness. You truly claim that His Highness is the one who killed Rufus?
Oh, but it's true. The only one who could slip past the bodyguards and kill so efficiently is the young prince. You can't deny it.
Rufus is Prince Dimitri's uncle. His Highness is incapable of such an atrocious crime as murdering his own blood.
Ah, but they were never very close, were they? It's a well-known fact among former retainers. There are even rumors that Rufus was originally involved in the tragedy of Dusker. Perhaps His Highness believed those rumors and murdered Rufus in a fit of rage. But I'm afraid none of that matters now.
Cornelia, do not tell me that you...
The decision has been made. His Highness will pay for his crime with his head. His sentence will be carried out the day after tomorrow. On that day, the royal bloodline will come to an end. All you have left to do is sit back and watch, you senile old fool. Watch as the kingdom you love falls to ashes.
It was soon after announced that his sentence had been carried out. With His Highness's death, the royal bloodline of House Blathid was erased from this world. True to her word, all we could do was watch as she tore the kingdom apart before our eyes. Since the execution and the prince's corpse were concealed from the public, there have always been those who believed His Highness was still alive. As for myself, I only began to hope 3 years ago, when I chanced upon some compelling rumors. An Imperial platoon attacked without warning. Incident after incident of Imperial generals being slaughtered in Kingdom territory. It is said that each died in such a brutal, gruesome way that it is hard to imagine they were killed by human hands. I followed the rumors to location after location. Eventually, I had seen enough. I knew the rumors were true. Finally, after a half-decade of torment, it happened. I found him. I fear his deep hatred and the weight of his solitude have consumed him for far too long. We must bring him back from the edge on which he stands. To that end, I must speak with His Highness. I imagine it will not be a quick or easy conversation. I pray that he is of a mind to speak of such things. I am certain that my words will... never mind. What must be done, must be done. I would wager that you are weary after the day's events. Perhaps you should take this opportunity to get some rest.